Well, this is more annoying New York State stuff. There's a park a little further east here. You can get on the paths and go all the way to Middleport. By coming this way toward the locks, they've got it blocked off. Now back there in the distance, you can see one of those lift bridges that actually still operates. The one past it is locked in the up position. I plan on riding that path down there. I just didn't want to pull the bike out of the car just to ride down to the locks here, and I'll walk down there in a minute. But this is the area of the Erie Canal. The original, they call it Flight of Five. There's 5 locks right in a row there. That's a big raise. The original Erie Canal was 40 foot wide, and since then of course was widened. Those original locks have wooden planks in the bottom of them, believe it or not, and that's still, wood is still holding up. Of course, they don't use the original flight no more. There's an example of a canal boat there, one of the original ones. They weren't very wide at all, and I tried Googling that a little bit, didn't really want to get too pedantic about it, but they said they carried 30 tons on one of those things, and I don't know, I mean 30 tons of what? Rock maybe. They didn't look wide enough to do that. Now, I don't know what this was. Some built-up wall area. Now, I know there's something here they call Lockport Caves, but it's not really a cave per se. It's a tunnel they built. I'm not sure for what. You can see, you can walk down here virtually right up to the locks. That little bit of white building there is a little museum. Shows how they powered some of this. And there's boat tours along here. I've never approached it from this side. Now that building with the water entry there, absolutely no idea what the hell that is. I was going to put this, like I said, with a bike ride, but didn't. I don't think you're even allowed to ride a bike down here. Not that I give a shit. But there you see it. Let me zoom in a little. Those 5 steps on the right, that is the original, they call the Flight of Five. And of course they're not used anymore. They're merely there for historical purposes. Now, up here, you see that stairways. That's to go to these Lockport caves, or Lockport tunnel. And I guess there's a boat tour that goes there. Again, never indulged. But it's semi-interesting. This thing was a real money maker back in its day, until the railroad.
Morning.
Hey, how you doing? Until the railroad came into their own. That scared the crap out of me. Not by me. One of them power walkers. That's it. So sorry I couldn't do it from a bike. And I really don't know how many other interesting spots there are along the canal trail. But it runs off and on all the way to the Hudson, I guess. I guess you wouldn't want a moor right there. And those lock doors open, the boats tend to come rushing out. We'll walk down here to the lock. That way y'all could read the sign and ooh and ah. And these aren't the only locks in Lockport. There's 2 others a little further west. Now, this is back in the old days there. Had to keep 100 feet back from the lock. $25 fine for a violation. Of course, there's no 100-foot marker. This is cool. You can get right down into it here if you're so inclined. That little museum. There's stairs down here. I don't know how many they get to splash every year. You have a hard time getting out of there on your own. Nothing to really climb. And the little bridge is closed. Makes no freaking sense. There's that. It discusses how when they enlarged the canal, they went from touchstone to concrete. And of course you can see the differences here. I know this video is boring as hell, but you can see how narrow this was. This is maybe what, 15 feet wide? guess they keep water flowing through this thing that it doesn't stagnate. Of course, this water is all from Lake Erie. I'm not going to go into the museum. There's a reverse view. Now, that's one of the original canal boats in there. And how you really can't see it. I'll have to climb them stairs, I guess. I don't know why this step is here. I guess some of the these wooden things are the lock gates. You can see that huge lever there. Pull them open and closed. It's still going down that dip. Yeah, those boats weren't much more than 6 foot wide, I guess. Yeah, I guess it would fill it up. And then that step wouldn't be an issue. Wow. Anyway, that's something of a little bit of biker interest on the old Erie Canal. And it still operates. People who do the Great Loop often choose this route, bypassing going up the coast to past Maine and coming through the St. Lawrence. So I'm sorry for the boring ass video. I haven't had any professional training, so we'll take this on back, and when I do a ride in the other direction, I'll video some of that. Y'all have a good day.